Hey, it's Heather
and Emily,
and it's Mother-Daughter Day. So we are just going to be doing some running around. I have a shirt that I ordered from Target like 6 weeks ago that I need to return. I just don't really like the colors. And we're going to go to Hobby Lobby, although I did that yesterday.
It's a fun place to go. You can go multiple times a week. So.
I bought a new tree for my foyer. Last year I had a wider, not wide, but a wider flocked 7-foot tree. The area at the bottom of my steps in my foyer is a very narrow area, and I've used that tree for 2 years, I think. But I wanted a pencil type tree, a skinny, ultra slim, whatever you call it.
You definitely got an ultra slim tree, and I love it.
So yesterday I went into Hobby Lobby, and all of their Christmas decor was 50% off, and made up for the entire weekend of not finding anything. I got a 9-foot pencil tree, and I didn't even put any ribbon on this tree. Normally I do the toppers with ribbon and whatever, and I just wasn't feeling that. And I did put a picture of it on my Instagram, so if you want to go see it, I will film. Once I have everything decorated for Christmas, I will do a tour and show you what I did. It is early for me. I normally don't start decorating until Black Friday, or actually not even Black Friday, because Black Friday I'm out shopping. So I wanted it a little longer, and next week is Thanksgiving, so I figure a week and a half early isn't that early.
Well, especially since this is a shorter season.
All I've done so far is the foyer's done. I have the 2 new Christmas tree things outside the front door waiting on the wreath to get here. Amazon is not doing their job. They were supposed to deliver 7 items yesterday, and it was multiple orders. Some of them were my husband's, some of them were mine, and we both got notifications at 8 something last night that they weren't coming, and that either today or tomorrow, and if we don't receive them by that time, then they'll contact them and they'll either refund or I'm sorry, that's not acceptable.
Yeah.
I know that Amazon is changing some things. They're trying not to spend the money on shipping with FedEx.
I'm so fine if they do not use FedEx.
That's fine.
I dislike FedEx.
But what's happening is that people are using their personal cars. They're shoving 30 boxes inside of a hunk of junk. I've seen them drive through my neighborhood with the back filled up with our boxes, and God knows what's in those things. Yeah. I mean, most of the things I've ordered are not really expensive through Amazon that I'm waiting for. But still, those are my things. And honestly, what I'm thinking happened is that the end of their shift happened yesterday, and they're just like, you know what, I'm going home. Yeah. So they just took all of our boxes home and just marked them as sorry, can't get them to your house today. I just don't think I don't think that's the way you do it, you know? I mean,
I ordered for Connor's cousin. It was their wedding, and I had ordered these really, really pretty, like, I kind of wish I had just kept the order. Got some for myself as well. These really pretty dish towels, and I'm sorry, it's not focusing.
Oh, that was a long wait.
Yeah. No, it said it was supposed to get. I ordered them a month before the wedding because not a month before the wedding. It was before the bridal shower, and I was trying so hard to get them here on time, and it literally took them about 3.5 weeks. And I finally was like, nope, and so I ordered something different, and it got to me like that. So, but that's still irritating.
And you know, there are some items that say estimated delivery date, or this item won't be shipped for such and such amount of time, and I get that. But if it's Prime and you get a guaranteed delivery day of whatever day the guaranteed delivery is, I can understand on that day. Once in a while that people are going to make mistakes. I get that part. But this is happening so often. And I've even had items that I've waited for that says, sorry, it's not going to be delivered on this date. You know, most items get to you in a day or two, if not, blah, blah, blah. And then a few days later, it says, sorry, we've completely lost your order. We're going to have to refund you. Yeah. And, Amazon, I mean, I can't imagine not what we would do without Amazon. And I mentioned in a video yesterday, but sometimes, I like going out. I like seeing some items tangibly.
Yes, I have to touch and feel certain things. I have to do. Okay, so
it's going really slow.
I ordered a wreath from Amazon last year because I was trying to find this beautiful pastel springy, summery type wreath. Oh, so I found it. Now since then, I've learned to read descriptions because I got it and it was tiny.
Was it like 14 inches?
Yes,
12 inches?
yes. I don't know why I didn't read that. But anyway, so I didn't get rid of it. I actually kept it, ordered another one.
Because you might have had a good idea what to do with it.
Yes, so she loves spending my money. And these gold, oh, how do I describe them? The gold.
They're gold cages, round like
balls.
but they're open.
Yes.
What is it called? You put candles inside of them.
Yeah. It actually came with the glass tubes in there, but they're
spherical.
Yeah. I'll try and put it up on my channel at some point.
If you see any of the dining room, when I've been in her house, I've shot her dining room, it shows those on her dining room table.
So I kind of put the wreaths on the table, and then I put those in it to where they're kind of like sitting on top of them, and it does look really good. So yeah, I've got to go.
So the one she was going to return, when I showed her that, she's like, oh crap, now I gotta buy another one.
Keep it. So I did, and I love it, and I use that a lot. I don't think I'm gonna do, I need to go through all my Christmas stuff and see what I've got for my dining room table for Christmas.
I forget half the stuff. I mean, you only use it 6 weeks out of the year, and then you're like, oh, I forgot I had that. Like those
it's Christmas.
2 deer that I have in the dining room. I went downstairs, I was like, oh my god, I have those.
Yeah.
I bought those at Sam's last year.
They have good stuff. Sam's, Costco's, BJ's, they have good
Costco doesn't have much that I liked this year. We went in the other day. That was part of my frustrating weekend. He keeps going slower and slower and slower.
Yeah, we're going 39 and a 55.
Well, he actually just sped up, so we were doing 34 a second ago.
All right, so I guess we will check back in with y'all when we get to our first destination.
Yep.
If we
Not
get
final
there,
destination.
this truck. So, all right, talk to y'all in a second. Hey guys, so we just got to Hobby Lobby, and we're just gonna kind of skedaddle around. Yeah. What you doing, buddy?
He's going around. This is a. What is he doing?
That's kind of. I have no idea.
He just came out of a spot. He didn't like that spot. Okay, we'll park in this spot. What is he doing?
Hey, he's doing that 43-point turn like we did.
Oh my gosh. I had her dying.
Oh my gosh, guys. I was snorting so loud. We went to Chicken Salad Chick in Peachtree City, and my mom wanted a spot that was up close, but she couldn't get into it. But we were determined that we were going to, and we made it work. But we looked so silly doing it.
She was just dying.
I was.
All right, we'll check in when we get inside. So she's still looking at her future nursery stuff. She wants to do a fox theme, but this is really cute. Animals of the Woodlands.
And then over here they've got an adventure sign, wild one.
I love the wild one. I have a feeling yours is going to be a wild one.
I'm definitely going to have like the I love the mountains with the bears and the foxes
and she's like, I could put a candle on this little swing. I'm like, that's
I'd never
brilliant.
light it. I would not light it. But then we could put a little cactus, and I could do a little fox figurine next to it, and it would be so cute. I love the cactus up there. Those cactuses are cute.
Cacti.
Look at the little cactus hut. Same thing. Cactuses, cactus size.
So I have nothing in the cart. She's got these are just little wooden, it's gonna say baby. She's gonna paint them blush and navy. And she's got some snowflake stuff to do tables.
I'm gonna wrap the boxes in white. My original thought was gonna wrap the bottom box navy, then blush, then navy, then blush. Good luck finding wrapping paper that's navy and blush. So we're just gonna go with white. And then I've got snowflakes here, box of snowflakes that we're gonna kind of put there. Look at all the cactus stuff over there. Welcome to my crib. They got a bigger sign like that. I'm gonna go around to that side. A girl can dream, right?
Clearly we're not here to look at Christmas stuff.
Oh, look at the boys will be boys. That's cute.
Here's a bunch of cactus for girls.
Mom, this was not out before. It's like everything I'm thinking of. They're like, hey, this would be cute.
Emily.
See, this is why if I have twins, Connor's just gonna have to deal with it. We have no guest bedroom, and one's a girl, one's a boy. Or we have a piece of tape going down the entire room, and I separate it. But Mom, they've even got the llama.
The llamas.
This is exactly what I thought of.
She's been talking about this for
like a year,
a year
now. The cactus for the girl and the fox for the boy.
Here's some navy blue and blush. What's all this?
Oh my gosh. This would work.
On what? Instead of the
know.
snowflakes?
No. How could I incorporate rose gold into that?
I don't know.
Where would I put it? How much
I
is
don't
it?
know.
$13.99. Sale, 50% off. That's
I'm on the ribbon aisle. This is like my happy place. There's Emily filming too. So what I have found so far is, there's only 12 of these. These spread out, they're a wire and I love them. And a couple little trees. This is my big spend for the day. Really wish I could find a few more. I'll just check this one more time and then I'll go help Emily find her thing. That's neat. All right, I'll see y'all in a sec. So we are done shopping. It's kind of early. It's not even 2 o'clock yet, but she got quite a bit done for the gender reveal party.
I feel like, honestly, there's not much left, which means I need to message Holly and tell her, like, oh crap, I need to go to Publix.
You have to do it by
Yeah,
yourself.
I can do that later.
So now we are headed back to my house. We've got to transfer some Christmas stuff from my basement to her car that she's taking home, that I'm gifting her.
Yay.
And I did end up buying a bunch of ribbon at Michael's. I changed my colors, and I'd mentioned this before that, red was my husband's thing, and since we got new furniture and all the tones in the living room have been cooled down, I want to cool down the tones too. So the tree topper that's going on the main living room tree, I did buy a topper and I'm hoping it works. If not, I need to take that sucker back to Dillard's because it was very expensive. But I'm going to put the topper on. It's a metal star, and then I'm going to make a bow topper to go with it in gold. I'm sorry, like a champagne. Is that champagne? What is it?
That was very champagne.
Like a champagne color, white, and sage green. If that sage green ribbon works, it ends up being, I ordered it off Amazon. It was thinner than I expected it to be. I did not read the description. I was like, oh, that's pretty click. So I've got to work on that before we even put up that tree in the living room, and I'm not quite ready to put that one up yet. That's going to be a big deal. It's a 9-foot tree, I think, or is it a 12-foot tree? I can't remember.
I don't know.
It's a big tree, but it's really wide too. And I got the best deal on that years ago. It was originally like a $2,400 tree, and it was one of those. It was not QVC, I don't believe, but it was one of those, television shopping stores, and it was a end of the season deal. I got it for $275. And it is a gorgeous tree. The lights were perfect, nothing, and they said it was an open box, but yeah, that was like the best deal I've ever gotten, I think, on anything in my life.
I don't know how much I got my tree for, but I know it wasn't too bad.
We bought that together.
Yeah, last year.
We got it at Michael's. I mean, at Hobby Lobby.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I want to say it was around 300.
But I think you probably bought it 50% off. Like
oh yeah, no, it was definitely. I would not have paid full price.
Yeah, the tree that
when
I
you
put
go
up
to Hobby
yesterday.
Lobby, you do not expect to pay full price.
And if it's a full price item, then you
got a coupon.
40% off coupon. Yeah, you never
That
pay
they
full price.
always have online. That coupon never goes.
And honestly,
away.
I would do 25 different transactions. If I had 25 items and I could only use the coupon one time per transaction, I would do that.
No, I would go ham.
You walk out the car, drop it out, go back in and do it again. But I got a deal on the tree yesterday. It was a $300 tree I got for $149. So I really like it. I'm happy with the way it turned out. I was very frustrated over the weekend. I couldn't find anything I was looking for, and it's less chaotic now. Things are starting to come into place. So that makes me very happy. That neither one of us have had any lunch. I did snack on a couple of combos. Thankfully, I had a smoothie this morning, so I'm not too bad, but I did have a couple combos. So we are going to head back to my house, bring my stuff in, load her vehicle up, and then she's going to head home, and I think she's going to finish decorating. She's got more done than I do.
Do you see all that back there, guys? I've got the bin. Inside the bin, there is extension cords and a couple other things. I can't honestly remember what all I got today. The hair in my mouth. Okay. And then I've got
mostly what you got with things for the gender reveal.
Yeah, but a lot of the things that I bought for the gender reveal, I'm trying to think about the fact that I can use them later, because I don't want to buy something, you know, and think, okay, well, this is the only use I have for it. There are certain things that I bought that I'm going to use one time, which is going to be at the gender reveal, but there are also things that I'm like, oh, well, I can use this, you know, later on, you know. So
snowflakes.
The drink canister, even though that was a hefty part of it. I mean, that just one drink canister was like $25, but it's separated.
Yeah.
So I can do pink on one side, blue on the other. I do need to get like the foodie stuff still. So I may need to possibly get trays for food, which I didn't think about until just now.
Use what we have. I mean, how many parties have
I have clears.
And I have black.
No, I don't have clear.
I have plenty. We'll just see. And most of the food that you're ordering is going to come in a tray of some
Well,
sort.
I need to make Rice Krispie treat. Well, I'm going to buy Rice Krispie treats, and then I'm going to dip them in white chocolate, and I'm going to dye the white chocolate a blush and then a navy. So trying to do a blush. There's going to be a lot of chocolate being thrown out.
You're going to need to go back to Michael's or Hobby Lobby, and they have a food coloring that's a very thick. It's like when you're trying to make red, just the normal food coloring, you have to use a crap ton to make true red, or it comes out pink. Yeah. This stuff is more of a gel. I have some in the pantry from last Christmas that I'll show you.
Okay.
And it's a little more expensive, but you don't have to use the entire bottle to get the colors that you're looking for.
Okay, I like that. We got the picture frame, which the 3D ultrasound will go in. And then there's a blush pen and a navy pen. So that's what people will sign, and that's what they, you know, pick as that's their guess. And then that will be given to Holly.
So if I choose, I think it's gonna be a boy, I grab the blue pen and sign my name.
Yes. I bought the bags that the prizes. So I know it's not typical that you do games at a gender reveal. However, Holly wants to do games because she likes games, which, you know what? It's her day. Well, it's her and her husband's day. So do what you want.
When I was at the age of having children, being pregnant, there was no such thing as a gender reveal party. We went to the doctor, and the doctor said, do you want to know what it is? And we'd say yes or no, which I said yes because I can't wait. And they say, it's a girl or it's a boy, and that's your whole gender reveal. And it still costs money, but it's you paying the doctor.
Yeah.
That was our whole thing back in the day.
Wait, it costs money to find out what it is?
Oh my God, yes. Every time you go to the doctor, it costs you money.
No, I'm asking from the piece of paper.
No, that's
okay. I'm like,
as they're doing the ultrasound, they either see the little willy or they don't.
See the little willy or they don't. Anyways, so yeah, a bunch is done for her.
Gender reveal party.
I think it's a girl. 100%.
I could be around her enough to get a vibe.
I mean, I could be totally wrong, which I don't know. I have no idea.
You have a 50% chance of.
I do. Right. Yeah, but I personally think it's a girl, mainly because Holly is so. I don't know. She loves football. She's that kind of girl, but she is dead set on a girl name, but on a boy name, she's been so back and forth. So.
Okay, so I'm laying in the hospital in labor with her, and I had never even considered a boy's name. I willed her to be a girl. And as I've been in labor for about 12 hours at this point, we started discussing the fact that I didn't have any boy names picked out. So while I was laying there, she was either going to be Gavin or Chandler.
I would have much preferred Chandler. That's just my opinion for me. I feel more of a Chandler than I do a Gavin.
Well, those were the two names that I picked out. So,
but she was also gonna change my spelling of my name to E-M-M-A-L-E-I-G-H.
no, yeah, E-M-M-A-L-E-I-G-H. That's how I was originally going to spell Emily.
I like that.
E-M-M-A-L-E-I-G-H. But the more I thought about it, the more I was concerned that she would spend her entire existence saying, no, it's not E-M-I-L-Y. It's E-M-M-A-E-L-I-G-H. And I just saved you all that aggravation.
Yeah, but a lot of people have E-M-M-A-L-E-E, E-M-I-L-E-E, all sorts of different spellings. Mine is just basic, but I like it. Okay, so my last name is Owen. Not Owens, Owen, with no S. So, and the road I live off of, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it is a very odd, it's not an odd spelling, but a lot of people put the double letter when it doesn't need to be. So I would have been, my name's Emily Owen, and they would have been like, you know, Emily Owens with E-M-I-L-Y, and it would have been very hectic.
She would have spent her whole life going, no, it's E-M-M-A-L-E-I-G-H, O-W-E-N, and only one R.
Yeah. Yes. So it is, yeah. But we are headed back to her house now. I think we already went through all this. Yep. Yeah, we're headed back there now, switching everything over. I'm gonna head back to my house.
I need some more stuff. My lips are burning.
I got my Jeffree Star androgyny.
Show them your eyebrow, your eyelash, your eyelids. Hello.
So this is the Jeffree Star Shane Dawson Conspiracy Palette, and today I have on, I don't know the names. So
you told me, well, first
I don't know. No, I don't know the names of them. I could pull up my phone and tell you. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. So I'm trying to get a clear view, but I have on Illuminati. I have on Food Vibes, which is this bright yellow. And then up in the top corner right there, that's called Spiraling. So like a deep gray, a bright yellow, and then a green. And putting the yellow on top of the green almost gave like a brown look, which I love, because I didn't want it to come out too yellow. So that's what I have on today.
So I bought the palette too, not because I wanted it, so I have it, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I haven't figured that out. But she was trying to order it when he went live with this is the Conspiracy palette from Shane Dawson. This is Jeffree Star Shane Dawson collaboration. And
we broke the internet. No, we literally did. That was down in history the fastest the internet has gone down, like with like a website going down.
Are you sure? Because I mean, I remember two Black Friday, not Black Fridays, two
Cyber Monday. No, Amazon Prime
days that happened right away too.
Yeah, I mean,
but anyway,
I'll
it took
have to look
forever.
it up.
Refresh, and finally at one page it said, "Stay here. You're in line.
Don't do it.
Don't refresh this page or you will lose your place in line." So we've just left it.
So I'm tweeting Jeffree. I'm like, does this mean it's mine? Like, am I gonna go to the checkout page, or is someone else buying my palette right now? Because I had my laptop, my debit card sitting on my laptop, and I was on at 1 o'clock on the dot. I think it was 1 o'clock was when they started it.
Right.
But 1 million units were sold out in 6 minutes, I think is what they said, something like that. It was
but
really,
we
really
know
fast.
about 6 people that ordered it and got it.
Yes.
So
me being one of them.
I would have had it ordered it only because I was hoping in case she didn't get it, I'd be able to get it for her. So I've got it, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
Use it. It's
beautiful. The colors are a little out there for me.
But they have like Tanacon. That one you can use. That one's a very basic brown.
But I have basic brown. I have.
But you don't have Jeffree's basic brown.
I've never used a Jeffree Star product in my life.
The quality is perfection. The colors are so pigmented. I mean, look at these lips. I have not reapplied once today.
I put mine on like 4 times.
Boom. Jeffree Star. Androgyny. I love it.
Are your lips, is it matte?
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't come off. Do your lips feel dry?
I mean, yeah.
Well, see, I don't like that. I like moisturizing.
I mean, they don't feel like super dry. I can definitely tell I have something on my lips. But he actually uses that Tanacon brown eyeshadow as contour. But he's very fair skinned. So I can see how that would work. I would need like spiraling because I feel like I need a harsh.
Oh, I'm shopped out. I was shopped out yesterday.
Yeah.
I'll tell you though, yes, on Sunday, my husband and I went to the Michaels in Peachtree City, and it was total chaos. The place was just stripped down to its core. Nothing was where it should be. And it wasn't like there were a million people in it. It was just, everything was picked through and not cleaned up. Walking into the Michaels in Noonan today, that place was perfect. And I even told them, I said, look, I just want to thank you for making this a fun shopping experience. I came in, I found stuff where we're supposed to be. It didn't feel like it was just the end of the barrel. And I don't like shopping under the barrels. It's part of the reason why I don't really like yard sailing. I mean, it's not that I haven't. I will, and I'll occasionally go to an estate sale. But it's exhausting. And if you're looking for something, that's one thing. I don't know. When I walk into a store, I don't care what time of the year it is, they need to be fully stocked.
Yeah.
That's it. That's their job, especially companies that have been around for a long time, that are big corporations that are everywhere.
Yeah.
But we are about 10 minutes away from my house now. We're gonna go home, put stuff away, load her up, and I'm gonna eat something. I thank you guys for spending some time with us today. This was our weekly mother-daughter day.
Yes, it was a lot of
shopping
fun.
trip. We don't always go shopping. We do a lot.
I said it was a lot of fun.
No, I said we don't always go shopping.
Oh.
Sometimes we do other stuff. In the summertime we can hang out at the pool and whatever, which we end up going shopping anyway. So we almost always go shopping.
Yeah. Yeah.
But see, with her counting the macros, she can no longer eat out.
Yeah.
And that makes us, like right now it's 2 o'clock and I've had a couple of combos.
And I've not had lunch. I had 2 combos.
Oh, I thought you only had 1.
No, I had 2.
Oh.
And they really weren't that worth it.
You have to take those out of once you eat when you get home.
I will not have one piece of
I bought her a hot to-go container from Amazon in rose gold that I gave her today. So now she can just throw her lunch and take it with us, and she can sit in the car with her spoon and eat her lunch.
Yep.
While I eat whatever. I don't know. Anywho. Alright guys, well we're going to let you go for the day, and we will see you in our next video. I hope you have a very happy day. Bye!